is my favorite scene in this show so far.
妃に化粧をしているのはお前か。
そうよ。
そうか。あ？
Hello and welcome to Chicanime. My name is Lauren.
I am Jessica.
And today we are going to be looking at Season 1, Episode 4 of the Apothecary Diaries. I am looking forward to this. This has been so fun, this show.
Yeah, I really love it.
There's
Like,
so much nuance that I wasn't expecting there to be, and like...
And also, I love any kind of like historical setting, like with my anime and donghua, like.
Fair enough.
But yeah.
See, again, most of the animes that I've seen have been like fantasy in some kind of way, or like, or there's been a lot of like a magical element.
Everything's
to...
isekai. Everything is isekai these days, and this is like, it's actually refreshing to me to see something that's like, oh, so she's been dropped into a palace that's right beside where she lived and like in the same world that she's come from, and so it's like, so you still get to see like the fish out of water thing, but
which I feel like it's an old trope, but it's one that makes a lot of sense because it's like the audience is new even if the characters aren't, and it's like
you need to have that person who can explain it.
You can have something that
surrogate,
you just drop
the audience
them in,
surrogate,
and it kind of works, but like very few people can actually pull off a fully realized world without like a person who needs things explained to them. Like I feel like Tolkien managed it, but like it's like the only one. Like everything else, like you need the audience surrogate character.
Absolutely.
So anyway, I'm looking forward to episode 4. Last episode we got a lot of character development, and I'm looking forward to see what they have for us this time.
Yeah.
Let's go.
毒はございません。それでは失礼いたします。
待て。
帝に初めて声をかけられてしまった。
噂のクスシ殿に頼みたいことがある。
噂？嫌な予感がする。は。
リファ妃の容体が悪い。しばらく見てくれないか。
見てくれ。それはつまり直せと同義だ。帝の言葉は天上の言葉。断ったりしたら首が飛びかねない。
こんな下賤な食べ物をリファ様に食べさせる気？もっと豪華な食事じゃなきゃリファ様のお口に合わないわよね。こんなものリファ様にお見せすることすらはばかりますわ。
I mean, did no one tell the Lady Liwa's ladies in waiting that like they were gonna
that
she was getting someone
this famous apothecary is being brought in to help their lady, and they're just like, psh.
I guess like there's just no communication.
Yeah.
No one texted them at all.
いい加減にしなさいよ。ここは下賤の者が出入りするような場所じゃないのよ。
At least they didn't break her stuff this time.
そうだな。
何度言ったらわかるの。
しかしまずは消化のしやすいものを食べさせて。
そんな貧しいものよりもまず病人には十分な栄養が必要に決まっているでしょう。リファ様、食事をお持ちいたしました。
Oh, she does look bad.
She the ghost.
リファ様、大変。どうしましょう。早く水。
Yeah, try to eat lying down flat on your back. Like
just gonna shove this chopstick full of fish in with your like eyes completely closed and your head like back.
Her makeup looks on point though.
Yeah. She's like, well, I have this porridge.
あなたみたいな下賤なものがいるから部屋の空気が悪いんだわ。早く出て行って。
このままじゃ近づくことさえできやしない。
Can you get like a writ from the emperor or something? Like, shouldn't she be able to like get like a token to be like, I belong here?
Yeah, like the emperor has demanded that I come in and save your lady.
Like, let me do the job that the emperor told me to do?
Yeah, it's like calling a plumber and being like, no.
We can do it.
You can't go into my bathroom. That's my bathroom.
何かお困りのようだな。
gonna help now?
Yeah.
そのように見えるがとりあえず中に入ろうか。帝の計らいを無下にするのは美しき才女たちには似合いませんよ。
You could have helped her a long time ago, dude.
Yeah.
ほら、行け。
重湯に帰ればいけるか。え？失礼いたします。前と同じ肌色。
They kept putting the makeup on her?
It's my favorite scene in this show so far.
妃に化粧をしているのはお前か。
ええ、そうよ。
そうか。あ、バカに折檻するだけだよ。
Oh my god, yes!
やめて。
そのうち全身に毒が回るだろう。よかったな。これでお前も綺麗になれるぞ。
Oh,
敵対
that's
するリファ様と同
cold!
じだ。血の気の失せた肌と落ちくぼんだ眼下と食事も取れないような体。なんでこれが禁止されたか分かってんのか。
リファ様が喜ぶと思った。
毒だっつってんだろうが。何も考えていない。自分が一番正しいと思って。誰が自分のガキ殺した毒を喜ぶんだよ。
Fired!
さっさと口をゆすいで顔も洗ってこい。おい、このままだと病人に触るだろ。この床もさっさと掃除しろ。
Excellent.
おお。
Like, oh my god.
Okay.
Oh my god. I was so giddy because I like whenever I saw this was the episode, I was like, oh, this is the scene. This is like I like sometimes if I'm like pissed off at just somebody else in the world, I will go back and rewatch that scene just to be like, oh, it's so like
That was great. Oh, that was wonderful.
like that is like that was good. That was good.
Oh, that was fan-frickin-tastic.
Oh my God.
And he's like,
Oh,
oh, I didn't think she could get hotter. Like,
Yeah. Oh.
okay. Oh.
So you can hit me too. Like I have long hair. You can put a ponytail on me, put a little bun on me, drag me around. It's great.
Oh, and he's like, you can be pretty too, just like your precious lady. Amazing. Oh, perfect, stupendous, talented. That Lady Gaga, yeah, like,
Yes.
come on. Oh, that was
Oh.
wonderful.
Yes.
Wonderful.
Oh my god.
あの時の次女は謹慎を言い渡されたと聞いた。おし
Yeah. Because
Yeah.
I'm shocked she's not being killed for this. Because
Yeah, as
they banned
much
this
as they were like
powder.
talking about how easy it is to like get beheaded or like one mess up
And like she knowingly put poison on the mistress's face, saying that it was because she wanted it to be pretty, but it was like everyone knew it was poison.
yeah, like you had to hide it. Like everyone, the call was coming from inside the house. Like it's you guys who were found out to have the poison in the first place.
Yeah.
Like
Wild.
idiot.
Aw, tired.
Yeah,
I mean, taking care of sick people is exhausting.
with like a house full of
お疲れの
idiots.
ようだな。
And that.
ええ、誰かと違って忙しいので。
何か困ったことはないか。そちらの方、人手が足りないから誰か頼む。みんな急いで完成させてくれ。
蒸気風呂ですか。
汗をかかせるのが大事らしい。
使えるんですかね。
使えるんだろう。
使えるものは何でも使わないと。
She reminds me of like a sassy like grandma who
a little bit, yeah.
Who's like she gives me like really amazing grandma vibes.
She does have good grandma vibes.
Yeah, she's like, okay, everybody work harder. Like, I know what I'm doing. Like,
because I didn't want to die.
食事を取らねばいいことです。貝をハムということは死にたくないからでしょう。
I guess your baby dying of like makeup you wear is different than like if it died of like SIDS or something. Like at the time, babies died all the time. Like it wasn't
it's like
like
in Japanese cultures, like they wouldn't even like name a kid until like after a certain point.
Like I feel like in a lot of cultures that's why like a lot of places had like a name day and not a birthday.
Very true.
Because it was like it was just the baby until it was going to live through babyhood, and then they would give it a name, and then that was the day you celebrated.
Bring that to the like Roe versus Wade debate that's happening right now. Like, well, you know, in some cultures, like you're not even alive after you're born,
right?
Like,
you gotta wait until like you don't die.
It's like you gotta like prove yourself first.
But like, so I feel like though, you know, in this day and age, you know, you have a baby and it's a big deal, but also like,
and also
people,
remember
like, the babies died all the time.
not only, well, like at first they didn't know, but the other consort, pink consort, was given the same information at the same time.
So she's also guilty. Like I think that must be a very, very different feeling.
Yes.
You're back.
謹慎が解かれ、再びリファ様に仕える
Why?
ことをお許しいただきました。交代いたしますので、少しお休みください。
Well, one thing is like I know a lot of times like these ladies in waitings, while they're not on the same level as like the actual like courtesans and consorts, they're a lot of times from like noble families and stuff like that. So there might be like some kind of political reason where they're like, we can't just behead her because then we don't get, I don't know.
I guess, yeah, that makes sense. Because he was heavily promoted from like, and it was like a big, huge deal. But yeah, I guess ladies in waitings usually were from noble households. Yeah. And like beheading somebody like that would potentially be a problem.
I think that's kind of like...
I forget that they're not servants.
Yeah, because whenever she came in and she's talking about like how easy it is for... And also the fact that she was saying she's like, I'm a poison taster. Like, I am the most expendable person. Like, literally, like, yeah.
リファ様は一人で散歩できるまでになっていた。
2 months, good lord.
自尊心はあるが傲慢ではない。東宮のあれこれで嫌なお嬢様を想像していたのだが。
Well, she kind of was a little bit of a bitch at first.
Yeah.
Like, she seems to have come out of this brush with death with a new appreciation for the finer, smaller things. Like, because she was an arrogant person. Like,
oh, I don't need this stupid advice. I know my baby's sick and so am I, but
I don't need this. But yeah, but I think she's grown as a person. Which again, episode 4 already, I thought she was going to be like an antagonist in this, like a rival for the pink one, and like, but no, she's apparently pretty chill.
Yeah.
All these people are more chill than I thought they were going to be.
Oh my god, that's actually so refreshing to like, to watch something where the conflict isn't just something that could have been immediately fixed with like one sentence between
or with
two
somebody
people.
Just choosing not to be a total asshole.
Yeah.
Like, and I like that the conflicts are, they're, you know, it's the Apothecary Diaries. So the conflicts are medicinal.
Yeah.
It's like you have to solve a problem that has to do with the limited medicine and technology of the time and your limited understanding of how the human body works and the mind.
Yeah, besides like limited resources and your limited mobility to like actually move around to get the things done that you need. And
yes, and like, okay. Although, you know what? I will say, every time we met Lady Liwa, she was pretty stressed.
Yeah, it was pretty dire circumstances every time.
She was pretty stressed out. Like, a lot of times people act like a dick when they're stressed out.
もう子はなせないのかしら。
わかりません。 試してみればよろしい
Get
か
the
と。
fucking.
帝の寵愛はついえたのに。
I don't think so.
私は帝の命でここに来ました。忠告の言葉も聞かず、みすみす我が子を殺した女が玉葉妃に勝てるのかしら。私には翡翠の瞳も淡い髪もなくてよ。
You've got pretty hair yourself, lady. Look at your boobs.
Like, well.
You've got other assets.
Not just in sheer size, but in shape and tension are truly magnificent. Oh my god, she just told her yeah! Yeah! Oh my! I don't even know how to say that in any other way other than, yeah.
役に立つといいけど。
Oh, the Emperor's not gonna know what hit him. It'll be boobs.
It'll be, yeah.
Boobs is what hit him. Okay. I feel like we did a bunch of pausing in that episode.
Yeah.
It's a tangent. Look, it's not a Chicanime / Chicago React / it's not a video with me unless there's a massive tangent, probably about middle school.
Okay, so to add to yours, whatever you're like, yeah, I slapped a tooth out of somebody's mouth. Well, you know how like every like elementary like has the cat girl.
Lord.
Hey,
No.
it's relevant. It's Mau Mau. Mau Mau means cat.
There it
girl.
is. It is relevant. Way to bring it back around to the story we were watching in a way that I failed to do earlier. So.
Oh my god. Okay, I'm sorry, but like this scene, whenever she finally just like throws the hammer down, and like not just that, because every single thing that she said, it was just like succinct and perfect. Like, oh, do you feel beautiful now? Do you like? Oh.
I love she dumps the powder all over her. It's like, how do you like it? It's like,
yeah.
Oh,
then
beautiful.
Grabs it and just like pops it like right on her mouth. Ugh.
Oh, so good. That was really cathartic. Like all that, and then Genshin in the back. Wow. Okay.
Women
just showing up.
Be very scary. And also, please do that to me. Like,
he's discovering new kinks, right and left.
Yeah,
light and left is how.
I'm glad with this episode we did get to see like Mau Mau taking charge of things.
Yes.
So far, she's just been pushed into directions to
keep
like,
my head down. I'm gonna keep myself
like,
safe.
well,
but here, she's like, you are directly impacting my patient. Also, if she dies, I die.
So yeah, that. I think this has been like my favorite episode so far.
This was fun. Yeah, this was a good one. I'm glad. And again, it's very interesting to me that they are fleshing out all of these characters.
Yeah,
that like you wouldn't. That normally I feel like would not be fleshed
out. A bunch
out.
of like nameless ladies in waiting. The fact that whenever the one girl comes back, like you immediately know who it was. You're like, oh yeah. You know.
No, I think that that's wonderfully done. Like a lot of these characters in almost any other show at all, not just anime, any other show would not be fleshed out in such a way. They would be one note.
They'd have like dots instead of eyeballs.
Yeah, or like you just wouldn't have a personality.
Yeah.
Like they wouldn't undergo any kind of arc.
I will say it's like at the very beginning, like I feel like the writers almost went like too heavy with them being like, no, you can't be here. I'm like, at a certain point, like I could see them like trying to, like realistically, like trying to mess up what she's doing a little bit, but like just being like, no.
After the fourth time she showed, like even after the second time, like I can see them like kicking her out twice,
or even just like starting on the explanation of like, no, this is what she eats, this is what she likes to eat whenever she comes and brings in the porch. But whenever they start saying things like, you don't belong here, she's like, but like quite literally dead ass I do.
But yeah, I was specifically told to be here by the Emperor,
by
the guy.
The guy. Yeah.
I really think he should have given her like a note or something.
Yeah.
To be like, look, this is the seal of the Emperor. I need to deliver this stuff. Or like, why didn't he have the doctor go with her? Oh, because he doesn't trust the doctor.
Yeah.
But like, it's like,
well, I don't know that he doesn't. But she was like, she's like, she must not trust the doctor.
Oh, right. Which it makes sense because the doctor failed to save the babies and
the first time.
Like,
yeah, I guess.
The doctor
I guess I would be
failed
smart.
a few times. But at the same time, it's like, don't just send her alone. They don't necessarily.
And also, like, she understood that it was an order, but he never really, because he was like, I would like you
to do this.
I would like you to check in on her. And she's like,
right?
So that means I have to cure her.
Right.
Like,
yeah. Because he's asking me to look in and help her out, so if I don't cure her, I die.
Yeah.
Great. But, like, again, and there's snobbery, and then there's idiocy.
Yeah, that's
I guess a lot of times, though, rich people can live so much in their own little worlds and just not hear you when you speak to them if you are not on their level. Like, that does happen, I think, and people.
I've had plenty of it, like being working behind a bar.
Yeah, like this particular case, we're talking about how people overlook the servants and treat them like crap because they're servants, and therefore it kind of does make a certain amount of sense that they kicked her out so many times.
Yeah,
until somebody they respected showed her affection.
Yeah, no, that's it. Yeah, because like it wasn't until like Jinshi came in and was like,
and got all up in her face and pretended he kissed her on the cheek or whatever.
And then they're like,
right, and then they all panicked and freaked out. It's like,
and then that was the first time that they actually like got in their little line and let her go take care.
Okay, anyway, that was a long tangent at the end there, so thanks for sticking around if you did. Don't forget, if you are watching this on YouTube, you can get these episodes early and uncut on Patreon. This episode is going to be a little bit weird on Patreon too.
Yeah.
Because there were some technical difficulties that I had to address. So some of those will be in the cut, and some of them might not be.
Whatever you're like, this would be weird. I was like, I wasn't even thinking about the technical difficulties. Okay. I was just like, all of the tangents.
The tangents are people
much violence.
The tangents from me. That is expected.
But speaking of tangents.